Okay, guys. So I was thinking, you've seen a lot of fun builds that people have done on their YouTube channel. And so I was trying to think of something different that I don't think's been built, that's an easy craft, be a fun craft to build. Okay? So what I've done is I sat most everything I could think of that I need out to do this. And along the way, we might add some other stuff. But this is all the basic stuff that you guys will need for this build. Okay? So this is the material I've come up with to build this build. Ribbon, right? Y'all can get ribbon. Let's put that over here. Okay. One of these bowls from Dollar Tree, just plastic bowl. They come in different colors. But it doesn't matter because after we get this basic build together, we're going to prime it. Okay, we're going to take it out with a can of primer and we're going to prime it all gray. Okay. A white tray. Also, have to use get from Dollar Tree. Okay, this is already white. We don't want to paint this. Okay. So that's we're just going to leave white. So you want whatever tray you get, you want to leave it white, and you'll see why. Okay. One of these little Christmas trees, these white Christmas trees from Dollar Tree. Okay, I got another bowl here. Okay. So what I'm thinking is I want to use this part of the bowl. Okay. So yeah, you're going to need a hot knife. Or you can try cutting it with scissors. I don't think it'll crack, but if it does go to crack on you, make sure you use your hot knife. Okay, so that's going to be part of the build. And last but not least, an egg carton. Okay, I have an idea for this, and you'll see what we're going to do with this. Okay, and then I got a bowl. So I guess this is the last piece. There'll probably be a couple more, but this is all the basics I could come up with real quick. For the basic build. And how you always end up adding more, but this is all the main pieces that you'll need for this build besides paint. Obviously, that's the fun part, right? With the painting, and obviously your glue gun. Oh, oh, I keep teasing you guys. Here's one other piece. So, this is just a cardboard tube, okay? So you need your cardboard tube, your egg carton, you got a little plastic tray, the bulb, the Christmas tree, the base, and obviously the bowl. Okay, now I think I've shown. Okay, guys, so here's our start, okay? I cut that tube that I showed you, okay? I cut my legs. These are going to be legs, okay, at 5 inches. 5 inches long, okay? And these are going to go underneath here, and this is going to be his legs, okay? And my plate right here happens to be 12 inches, okay? It's a 12-inch plate. So I was thinking, okay, we're going to need something to help hold him up, okay? So we got to make a base to hold him up. And this base, we're going to make out a piece of cardboard, okay? And it'll end up being his feet. So his feet is going to be, we're making bigger so that it'll hold our little character up, okay, so he doesn't fall over. Okay, seems how my plate is 12 inches. I'm going to make his feet 8 inches, okay, so it's not quite as big as the plate. Okay, so his feet, which is going to be the base, is going to be 8 inches. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to cut my feet out at 8 inches and shape them the way I want. Okay, and then I'll be back to show you. Okay, so I'll see you in just a second. I just wanted to show you. Here's my two 8-inch pieces of cardboard, okay? So mine are 8 inches by by 5.5, okay? So mine are 8 inches long, 5.5 inches wide, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take my pencil, okay? And I'm gonna round mine around, okay? I'm gonna give that so that the front of the foot's round like a shoe, okay? I'm gonna do that on both pieces. And I think I'm gonna hook mine so in the back they're like this, okay? So like his feet are spread apart. Does that make sense? Okay. And then after I do that, I'm gonna cut this right here, okay? So I can link these together so it looks like he's just sitting there with his feet out. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and carve these around how I want them. Okay, so the front of the foot will be round. And then I'm going to hook these together. Okay, and I'll be back to show you. So this is the next step that we're going to do. Okay, so here's our feet. Okay, so what I did is I took a piece of that foam from Dollar Tree. Okay, because I want to double them up so that they're more sturdy. Okay, and you can just use cardboard to double them up. I just happen to have this foam. Okay, so they'll be stronger. Okay, and I did it for both of them. Okay, so here they both are. See, the cardboard on the back. So we'll end up putting these together. But oh, and here's mine. Okay, let me show you this. Remember how I cut the angle? Okay. But these would have been on, these foam pieces would have been on the bottom. Let me change this and show you something I was just thinking of. Okay, so it would have been on the bottom instead. Why? It's because I cut out a piece of cardboard to give that extra support, and I just rounded the edges, okay? It's going to sit right here to help hold those together, okay? So that's where we're at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and glue the feet on the bottom of this, and we'll go from there. Okay, can you hear my dog? I'll see if I can get my wife to make her quiet. Okay, there's the pieces so far, remember, that we cut out. Okay, and I glued it all together. Okay, so there it is. See the cardboard's on top? And the foam's on the bottom. Okay. So what I'm doing now is I took this egg carton, okay, and I cut out 2 pieces right here. Okay. See? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut a hole in the top of it. Okay. So we can slide these. So we can slide those down over. Okay. So we're going to cut the tops so that these will slide down to the bottom. Okay. Then after we do that, we're going to take our plate. Okay. And you want to position your plate in the center, but you want to kind of keep it in the center, but back just a little bit, okay, so that it balances out to hold this so that the feet can do their purpose, okay, so this doesn't fall over. Okay, that's why you got to put this part together first and get these little pieces down here so that you know where to glue this. Okay, so don't try to glue your legs on the plate first. Do it like this first and then sit your plate on. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and slide these down, glue them in place, and I'm going to glue this tray on, okay, and then I'll be back to show you. Okay, guys, so here's our base, okay, so you've seen how I build it, and I showed you, okay. On mine, I got a piece of cardboard on the bottom, but you don't need that. It just happened to be the tray that I used was a little flimsy, so I added that cardboard just to give it strength, okay? So this is where you should be at, okay? So now that we're done with this, we're going to move it to the side, and we're going to get out the body, okay? And then I got one of these clear bulbs from Dollar Tree, okay? We're going to glue that in the center of this bowl. Okay, so you guys with me? So now I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to take this tag off. I'm going to glue this to here. Okay. Then for the top of his hat, okay, I'm just going to use the black one. Probably use maybe the black one or this clear one. And I'm going to cut out a circle, okay, that fits a little bit bigger than the bulb. But I'm have just a little bit bigger around than the bulb, okay, for that part of his hat. Okay, so that's where I'm at. I'm going to glue that on there. I'm going to cut out that piece, like I was telling you, to the size I want for that bulb. I'm going to glue that all together, and I'll be back to show you. Okay, guys. So here we go. Our bulb, the clear bulb from Dollar Tree. The first part of his hat, okay. So I just cut out of the bowl, okay, and then glued it on. Okay. So now, what I'm going to do is I took that egg carton and I cut out a couple pieces, okay. This one will sit on top of the hat, okay. The other one we're going to turn the opposite way and glue onto there, okay. Then after that's done, we're just going to take a little piece of that foam from Dollar Tree. We're going to cut us out a round piece to put on top of the hat, okay. So just be together like that. Then we're going to cut out the round piece and put on top. Okay, when all that's glued together, we're going to glue it on top of the hat. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get that piece done now, and I'll be back to show you. Okay, guys. So I showed you the top. Okay. So let's put him back over here. Okay. So our little guy's going to need arms. So I got one of those white trees from Dollar Tree. Okay. And I'm taking my cutters. Okay, and I'm clipping off the branch. Okay, so we'll get a couple branches cut off. Okay, then I'm just taking these little guys and I'm just twisting them together, okay, to make them longer. Like I done this guy. Okay, that way you can shape these to any shape that you want, okay? Then I think I'm going to cut some more of these off so I can wrap around this first piece, okay, to make it thicker so it looks more like an arm. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do this part and make them thicker, and I'll be back to show you. Okay, guys. Now we've made our arms, okay? So we're not gluing them on yet, okay? We want to prime our little guy first. Okay, and their arms are already white, so why would we want to get gray primer on our arms? Okay, so I found a piece of foam. Okay, this was just in the, how some packages you go have foam in the bottom of the box or on top. Or if you had a pool noodle. Okay, anyways, I cut it into the strips, the size I want to go around my little guy. Okay. Then I took my hot knife and I just carved, okay, all the way down on each side to give it a little more character. Okay. And these we're going to glue on around the base of our little guy, okay? This can be the bottom of his coat, okay? So these can go all the way around this base, okay? And then we'll have one piece that comes up on the front wherever his face is, okay? This can be part of his coat. So that's what I'm doing right now, okay, guys? I'm just cutting the foam to this, how thick, I want his coat base, okay? So you can cut yours however thick you want. Okay. Now I'm going to take the hot glue and I'm just going to glue this, like I said, around that purple bowl. Okay, guys. So here we are. And here's our little guy. Okay, got the foam glued all the way around. It's all the way around it. See? Got the little piece on the front. Okay, guys. So now I took the handle off of the milk jug. Okay. Cut it down and put a slit in the middle so I could bend. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this on the back. Okay. So we're going to hot glue this to the back side of our little guy right here. Okay. That's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to glue this on there. Okay. Then I'm going to take this guy. Okay. And on his feet, I'm going to glue 4 beads. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 to each foot. So we can make shoelaces. So these will be his shoes. Okay. So then after I get these on, and I get the little handle glued on, okay, then I'm going to take these pieces outside and I'm going to prime them, okay, and then I'm going to spray them white, spray all this white except for the inside of this right here, okay, we don't want paint on the inside of our base right here, okay, so that's where I'm at. When I get this part done, I'll be back to show you. Okay, guys. So here's our little guy. Oh. You catch all these little foam balls here.
These are from the Dollar Tree as well.
Okay, guys. So we want our little guy to have, it has his feet, obviously. But we're going to turn like he's wearing little shoes. So we got these little foam balls from Dollar Tree.
Those are going to be the lace hoops.
Yeah, these are going to be the lace hoops, okay? So we're going to glue 4 of them, 4 to each foot, okay? Then we'll cross the laces.
They're dead.
Okay?
Inlets.
So you want to put the foam balls on, I'm going to glue them on.
Eyelets.
Okay? And then he'll be ready to take outside and paint. And like I said, as I already said before, don't paint this white part here.
Because you're going to use it for food.
Okay, so don't paint that.
Here's this.
Okay, and then here's our guy we built.
He's standing on a foam ball.
Okay. Remember, there's the milk jug handle. See how I just glued it to the back. Okay. And all this ain't gonna matter because we're gonna go outside and prime all this gray, this, and this whole bottom piece besides that inside. Then we're gonna take a can of white spray paint and spray paint this whole thing, this, and this whole bottom white. Okay? Then my wife's gonna step in. Okay, guys, so just find you some buttons where you get from Dollar Tree or googly eyes.
Googly eyes, which I know those come from the Dollar Tree. So.
Okay, our little guy needs eyeballs. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy primed and then painted white, and then we'll be back. And we'll go from there. Okay, guys, you still with me? Okay. Here's the top part of our little guy. Okay. See, and there's the handle. Okay. So I primed him, I put the white paint on him. Problem is, my primer was really good primer. That white paint, not so great. Anyways, it gave him a base, so now I'm just going to take and hand painting from there. But at least this way it's got a good base on it, and yeah. So the white paint we happened to use wasn't so great.
Yeah.
And here's the base. So I painted the bottom part white. And his feet are going to be black, so that's why I just left them gray, okay? So, here he kind of is so far, if you kind of put him together here. Kind of give you guys an idea of where we're going with this. Okay, so here's our little guy. You see him? There's his feet. Okay? So now, my wife's going to step in and start showing you the fun things that she wants to do to him. Okay?
Hey guys, we're back. So, I wanted to show you guys how I made the little bird. We had to make a little bird. So, see him tweet, 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 tweet.
Hold on.
Right.
Oh, so I can zoom in. Okay, go ahead and hold him up.
There he is. Oh, he's got glue hanging off him. There you go. Can you see him now? So here's the bird. And all I did was take one of these foam balls from the Dollar Tree. And I cut some cardboard out of a Pepsi box or whatever, because it's easier to work with. And I just cut the shape of his wings, his tail. And they kind of, they push into the foam. Then I just added a little hot glue. Same for his beak. So that's how we made that. And then I'm going to set him to the side. And I got these buttons like I was showing you from Dollar Tree because I'm going to show you how cute this will be. Oh, I guess I better turn all of them. And then see how they're going to go down his side. What we're going to do is just take the buttons and glue them down the side, see? And he's also going to have a little pocket here. And I'm not sure how I'm going to make it yet. Maybe just out of a piece of paper, but we'll show you when we get to that. So that's kind of where we're at. Oh, and I'm excited because I found these, okay, sorry, they're caught together. This is these berries I had laying around, okay? You could paint this on if you didn't want to, but I want to put some berries and leaves off his hat. And I can't decide which ones I'm going to use. I like the leaves on this, but they're a little large, so if we use these, we'll have to cut them down smaller. So I'm not sure. But we're going to end up cutting these and using them for his hat to go around his hat. Right here, we'll put a little band, and then we'll put some leaves and the berries. And I think I might use, we also have this, because this is going to, he needs a scarf. So, anyway, right now, though, we're going to work on getting him painted up and everything and getting his buttons on. And then we'll be good.
His arms.
And his arms. He needs arms. Let's not forget arms.
And a nose and a face.
And a nose and a face and all that. Oh, and we got to put googly eyes on. So I guess right now I'm going to work on painting his shoes up. I guess. We'll get his shoes all painted up and then get some laces, which I'm going to use this for his laces. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to do his laces, and then we'll come back and show you what's next. There's so much.
Yeah.
Okay, there's so much. That's why I'm everywhere. See you guys in a minute.
Okay, guys. So here's my little guy so far. I painted the hat black, painted the base blue, okay, with just your acrylic paints, okay. So now I went and took one of those little foam round balls from Dollar Tree, and I cut two little cheeks and a little nose, okay. And I'm going to go ahead and get them glued on the front of his face right here. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and paint his little nose orange. Okay. And his little cheeks white. And then I guess I'll be back to show you. Unless my wife gets her part done.
Pretty soon I'll be done. Pretty soon I'll show you guys.
Okay, see, so we'll be back in a minute. So that's where I'm at. I'm going to put that little face on the front right there. Okay, and I'll show you. So here's my little face. Okay, so I painted the little nose orange. I put the little googly eyes. And then I took a little bit of black paint and I used the back side of my paintbrush and just put a little mouth on there. Okay, so there's that.
You gotta do buttons.
Oh, so okay, guys. So now I gotta put a couple of buttons right here. Okay.
Probably paint them. I don't know if you're good.
They're probably good because they're pretty blue. I'm gonna put a couple buttons on here. Okay. And then I gotta figure out a couple little pockets. So when I think of what I'm going to use to make the little pockets, I'll be back to show you.
Okay, wait a minute.
Oh, hold on.
I'm just going to quickly show you guys. This
Okay,
is
there's
what
the
I'm
bottom.
doing. So here's his shoes, and I'm going to end up doing these gold, but I'm trying to get them, I want it to be a brighter gold, so I'm just base coating them. So I'm just going to use this gold paint right here, okay? And we're going to paint those gold. And I painted this white, and I went ahead and painted underneath it white too. And then this part will be done. We're going to put the laces out of this. So I'll show you. I'm just going to crisscross the laces. I'm just going to cut some crisscross them like shoelaces. And then when I'm done doing that, we'll be back.
That's funny. Okay, guys. So here's our little guy. He's all finished up. Guys, took some of that Dollar Tree foam, made a couple of pockets and painted them on each side. Okay, so he's all done. Oh, except for his arms, but this part's all done.
His hat's not done.
Oh, and here's the bottom. Here's his feet that my wife did. See, she put the little shoelaces. Okay, so now we gotta, like my wife said, we gotta put the little headband over here and the berries and stuff, and put a scarf around here. Okay, and I showed you how I made the arms. So as she's working on those couple of pieces, I'm gonna take and glue these arms on here and shape them to where I want them. Okay, and then I'll be back. We'll show you that part. Then all I'll have to do is do the hands and the little broom and the little bird. Okay, then we'll be all done.
Hey guys, okay, so I'm building this, I'm making the scarf. So I got this ribbon, okay, that I've had around, and I did not get this from the Dollar Tree, so, but any kind of ribbon would work. And we thought it would be really cute to put around for his scarf. So I just cut a piece off, and I'm just gonna kind of take it. Let's see, gotta see its face. Sorry, I gotta turn him just for a minute. And I'm just gonna take this end and fold it. And put a cut in it. And that's how we're gonna do our scarf. And then I'm just gonna kind of bend it like that and put it and glue it. So it's kind of gonna look something like that. Okay? And then after that's done, we're going to take some more of this tree from the Dollar Tree, and that he did the arms with, and to hide this right here, we thought we'd just go around it to kind of cover that bottom lip up right there. Okay? So, oh, and then we have the hat. So the hat, we're going to put some berries, and I'm just going to take some of these berries and leaves, and between the two of these, I'm going to put a couple of berries, glue a couple of berries and a couple of this foliage, maybe just two of them like that. And I might end up cutting them down. And I think I'm going to use this one because it's more realistic looking. And then I'm going to put some of these berries because they're a brighter color. I'm going to pull them off and put it in the middle, and we're going to glue that on his hat. And then I believe he'll be complete. So
Besides his broom.
Besides his broom, and there's a bird that's got to go on the broom. So we don't forget about our little bird here. Let me grab him. Him. Okay, we got to paint him up and put him, and we'll show you that as soon as we get to the broom part. I'll have my husband step in and show you that part, okay? Hey, you guys, we're back to the finale. Check it out. Here's our snowman. He's even happy because, you know why he's happy? Because he's a cookie holder. That's right, you can use him as a cookie holder. Remember, guys, that's why we didn't paint this. Because you don't want to paint it if you're putting food on it, okay? And I don't think we showed you his broom, which is just a barbecue skewer stick and some tinsel. And then that was our little bird we showed you. See, you gotta have a little bird there, right? It's all made out of cardboard, Dollar Tree items, and a little bit of floral and some ribbon. And all of this came from the Dollar Tree. So what, you can make the whole thing for, I don't know, but pretty darn cheap. That's what I'm saying, pretty darn cheap. And you can give him to your neighbors with goodies, or Santa Claus. Remember that night. You're going to need cookies. Now you got a holder. Anyway, you guys, we hope you enjoyed the build. If you would, again, please hit like, subscribe, share, so that YouTube will push us out in the algorithm. And we hope you enjoyed this build, and we'll see you in the next one.